Super excited about this beach house gingerbread house kit that I got at Target because I don't like Christmas. And I know that doesn't make sense. But before I explain, I will say that I used to hate Christmas, and I'm finding that this season that it's just a feeling of dislike, which means that I'm healing. But the reason I don't like Christmas is because my household growing up was very emotionally cold and distant. And my mom loved Christmas. So during Christmas, she would get all happy and play the music and put up the tree and do all of these things. And I think for her, it was an escape. But like to me, it just felt like this huge performance because Christmas is supposed to be about family and love and all of this stuff. And superficially, that was the show we were putting on, but emotionally, it didn't feel that way at all. So, like growing up as an adult, Christmas basically brings up a lot of trauma for me. So I used to like avoid it and just like not do anything. But over the past few years, I've gotten a little more open to embracing the season. Like, so for example, last weekend, I made this wreath at the Eco Mindful Lay workshop. So I've been doing things that bring me joy in my own way to celebrate the season. And the reason I'm excited about this kit is because when I found out about it, because I found out about it through a friend, and then I like immediately went to Target and bought one, was because it made me remember that I actually do have a happy Christmas memory. So one year, my sister and I don't remember how old we are. She's about a year and a half older than me. So like maybe I was 12 and maybe she was 13, like approximately that's how old we were. So my mom bought us a gingerbread house kit, probably from Target. So that was like another reason why this was so cool. But we were so excited to put it together and we start getting all into it. And if those were our approximate ages, that would have been the early 90s. And back then, the quality of things just isn't what it is now. So my point is, like, we're trying to put up the walls to make the base because we're like all excited about decorating it. But every time we would get all the walls up, they would just fall apart. Or like we would get a few up and we would get the stuff ready for the next wall and it would collapse. So it was becoming very frustrating because we couldn't even get the foundation together. And again, it's probably because the quality of the icing just wasn't that great. Well, anyway, I would say I'm not a patient person. I have definitely gotten better as I've grown older, but definitely at that age, I was not a patient person. Also, I was a perfectionist. But as impatient as I was, my sister was 10 times worse. Because even as adults, even if she's gotten better, I guarantee she's still 10 times more impatient than me. And not only that, my sister tended to have like angry outbursts when she got impatient or frustrated or whatever. So my point is, internally, so my sister tended to be like outwardly explosive. I tended to be inwardly explosive. So inwardly, I was like super anxious and getting frustrated and irritating that this just wasn't going as planned. So I don't want to mess with this while I'm talking because I don't want it to break. But there are some cool decorations in here. But anyway, so I'm like observing my sister and she looked so calm. And I'm like, this is so weird because I'm getting so frustrated and angry. So like, how is she so calm? And so at one point, the walls fell for like the 20th time. And I looked at her, and again, she looked so calm. And I just, out of genuine curiosity, I was like, are you mad? And that's when she had her outburst. She was like, yes, I'm mad. But it was so funny. And we laughed for like 5 minutes because, like, to me, it was funny because she actually was mad, even though I couldn't really tell. And to her, it was funny that I even had to ask because she's like, in her mind, she's like, of course I'm mad. Why are you even asking me this? But anyway, This became like an ongoing inside joke for years. Like, I guarantee, even to this day, if I texted her like a picture of a gingerbread house, I guarantee she would respond with, "Are you mad?" So my point is, I actually do have at least one happy memory of Christmas, and maybe by exploring Christmas things, then and again, this is why it's helpful to be open minded because it opens you up to things that maybe you have repressed or didn't know you liked. So, by being open minded to Christmas and the holiday season, it actually brought up one happy memory that I had of Christmas, which was laughing with my sister over the gingerbread bread house. And by the way, I don't think we ever really got it together. I think we had to use like glue or something non-edible so to get it together. So it wasn't even edible, but I think we like killed it with the decor. So I'm hoping this turns out different. So let's find out.